The Sad Life of Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox was born Michael Andrew Fox in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada on June 9, 1961, his mother as an actress and payroll clerk, and his father as William Fox, a police officer, and Canadian Forces member. He is of Irish, English, and Scottish descent. His father died on January 6, 1990, from a heart attack. Fox attended Burnaby Central Secondary School, and now has a theatre named for him at Burnaby South Secondary. At age 15, Fox starred in the Canadian television series Leo and Me, produced by the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and in 1979, at age 18, he moved to Los Angeles to further his acting career. Shortly after his marriage, he moved back to Vancouver. Fox met his future wife, Tracy Pollan, when she played the role of his girlfriend, Ellen, on Family Ties. They were married on July 16, 1988, at West Mountain Inn in Arlington, Vermont. The couple has 4 children: son Sam Michael, twin daughters Aquina Kathleen and Skylar Francis, and daughter Esme Annabelle. Fox hold dual Canadian-U.S. citizenship. Fox's first feature film roles were Midnight Madness and Class of 1984, credited in both as Michael Fox. Shortly afterward, he began playing young Republican Alex P. Keaton in the show Family Ties, which aired on NBC for 7 seasons from 1982 to 1989. After that time, Family Ties had been sold to the television network using the pitch Hip Parents, Square Kids, with the parents originally intended to be the main characters. However, the positive reaction to Fox's performance led to his character becoming the focus of the show following the 4th episode. In January 1985, Fox was cast to replace Eric Stoltz as Marty McFly, a teenager who was accidentally sent back in time from Back to the Future. Back to the Future was both a commercial and critical success. The film spent 8 consecutive weekends as the #1 grossing movie at the U.S. box office in 1985, and eventually earned a worldwide total of $381.11 million. Variety applauded the performances, opining that Fox and his co-star Christopher Lloyd imbued Marty and Doc Brown's friendship with a quality reminiscent of King Arthur and Merlin. 18. The film was followed by 2 successful sequels, Back to the Future Part 2 and Back to the Future Part 3. During and immediately after the Back to the Future trilogy, Fox starred in Teen Wolf, Light of Day, The Secret of My Success, Bright Lights, Big City, and Casualties of War. At its peak, the audience for Family Ties drew 1/3 of America's households every week. Fox won 3 Emmy Awards for Family Ties in 1986, 1987, and 1988. He also won a Golden Globe Award in 1989. As a result of working on Family Ties, as well as his acting in Teen Wolf and Back to the Future, Fox became a teen idol. The VH1 television series The Greatest later named him among their 50 greatest teen idols. In 1991, Fox started displaying symptoms of early-onset Parkinson's disease while shooting the movie Doc Hollywood, and was diagnosed shortly thereafter. Though his initial symptoms were only a twitching little finger and a sore shoulder, he was told he would not be able to work within a few years. The causes of Parkinson's disease are not well understood and may include genetic and environmental factors. Fox is one of at least 4 cast members of Leo and Me who developed early-onset Parkinson's. According to Fox, this is not enough people to be defined as a cluster, so has not been well researched. After his diagnosis, Fox started drinking heavily and suffered from depression. He eventually sought help and stopped drinking altogether. Along with the year of illness, he continued to act in movies. Fox then starred in Casualties of War, a dark and violent war drama about the Vietnam War. In 1991, he starred in Doc Hollywood, a romantic comedy about a talented medical doctor who decides to become a plastic surgeon. The Hard Way was also released in 1991, with Fox playing an undercover actor learning from police officer James Woods. After being privately diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 1991 and being cautioned he had 10 good working years left, Fox hastily signed a 3-film contract, appearing in For Love or Money, Life with Mikey, and Greedy. The mid-1990s saw Fox play smaller supporting roles in The American President and Mars Attacks. His last major film role was in The Frighteners, directed by Peter Jackson. Fox's performance received critical praise. Kenneth Turin in the Los Angeles Times wrote, "The film's actors are equally pleasing." Both Fox, in his most successful starring role in some time, and Alvarado, who looks rather like Andy McDowell here, have no difficulty getting into the manic spirit of things. He voiced the American Bulldog Chance in Disney's live-action film Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey, and its sequel Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco, the titular character in Stuart Little and its 2 sequels Stuart Little 2 and Stuart Little 3, Call of the Wild, and Milo Thatch in Disney's animated film Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Spin City ran from 1996 to 2002, originally starring Fox as Mike Flaherty, a Fordham Law School graduate serving as the deputy mayor of New York. He won an Emmy Award for Spin City in 2000, 3 Golden Globe Awards in 1998, 1999, and 2000, and 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards in 1999 and 2000. In 1998, during the 3rd season of Spin City, Fox made the announcement to the cast and crew of the show that he had Parkinson's disease. He went public about his Parkinson's disease and has become a strong advocate of Parkinson's disease research. During the 4th season, he announced his retirement from the show. He announced that he planned to continue to act and would make guest appearances on Spin City. After leaving the show, he was replaced by Charlie Sheen, who portrayed the character, Charlie Crawford. Altogether, 145 episodes were produced. Fox also served as an executive producer during his time on the show, alongside co-creators Bill Lawrence and Gary David Goldberg. In 2004, Fox guest starred in 2 episodes of the comedy drama Scrubs as Dr. Kevin Casey, a surgeon with severe obsessive-compulsive disorder. The series was created by Spin City creator Bill Lawrence. In 2006, he appeared in 4 episodes of Boston Legal as a lung cancer patient. The producers brought him back in a recurring role for Season 3, beginning with the season premiere. Fox was nominated for an Emmy Award for the Best Guest Appearance. In 2009, he appeared in 5 episodes of the television series Rescue Me, which earned him an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series. Starting in 2010, Fox played a recurring role in the U.S. drama The Good Wife as crafty attorney Louis Canning and earned Emmy nominations for 3 consecutive years. In 2011, Fox was featured as himself in the 8th season of the Larry David vehicle, Curb Your Enthusiasm. David's character becomes a temporary resident of the New York City apartment building that Fox resides in, and a conflict arises between the two, whereby David believes that Fox is using his condition as a manipulative tool. Fox returned in 2017 for a brief appearance, referencing his prior time on the show. On August 20, 2012, NBC announced The Michael J. Fox Show, loosely based on his life. It was granted a 22-episode commitment from the network and premiered on NBC on September 26, 2013. He also made several appearances in other media. At the 2010 Winter Olympics closing ceremony in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, 0. Despite a sound alike, A.J. Locascio, voicing his character of Marty McFly in 2011 Back to the Future episodic adventure game, Fox lent his likeness to the in-game version of Marty alongside Christopher Lloyd. Fox made a special guest appearance in the final episode of the series as an elder version of Marty, as well as his great-grandfather Willie McFly. In 2018, Fox was cast in the recurring role of Ethan West on the second season of the ABC political drama Designated Survivor. On November 14, 2020, Fox stated that he would stop looking for acting roles because his Parkinson's disease was impacting his ability to memorize lines. However, he added that he was not opposed to acting again if something great comes along and it works for him. That is his sad story. Wish you have a lot of fun in your life for a better mood. We will be happy as you step through it.